What's up, guys? Welcome back to Everyday Faith, day number 16. We're continuing with the scripture today, and I feel like this month I've been maybe less on the scriptures and more on like the quotes and the prayers and things like that. So it's kind of nice for me to be speaking on a scripture today. And here it comes from Matthew chapter 6, verse 5. Jesus speaking says, "When you pray, don't be like the hypocrites who love to pray publicly on street corners and in the synagogues where everyone can see them. I tell you the truth, that is all the reward they will ever get." The devotion says this: "It'd be easy to focus on the first part of what Jesus said and miss out on the larger point he was making. Yes, we ought to be sincere in our faith and live authentically in our relationship with Jesus, but the motivator for living authentically is not simply to avoid being hypocritical, but instead because we desire the greater rewards Jesus alluded to. The greater reward is the emphasis and what is implied in Jesus' words. Jesus said, if your faith is hypocritical, then others' perception of you is the extent of your reward. But when your relationship with Jesus is authentic and fruitful, your reward is so much greater and so much richer than shallow recognition. The rewards of authentic faith include boldness, peace, blessing, endurance, opportunity, fellowship, and gifting. And these rewards represent the tip of the iceberg of all that's offered in and through Christ." Man, this is a good scripture to jump in on because I love this clarity. I love this understanding that yes, we focus on this hypocrites, like, don't pray publicly like the hypocrites who love to pray on the corners and in their synagogues where everyone can see them. And that, we could spend a whole devotion talking about that part of it. But I think a lot of us are familiar with that passage or familiar with that idea, that you don't want to be hypocritical. You don't want to be like the ones who are like, look at me, look how spiritual I am, and that kind of thing. But really the emphasis here that Jesus was speaking to is that when you do that, if that's what you're after, then you've got your reward. But for those of us who are pursuing an authentic faith, for those of us who are pursuing an authentic relationship with Jesus, there is a greater reward, a far more significant reward than someone else just kind of thinking we're spiritual, or someone else double tapping and liking that post on Instagram or liking that comment on Facebook. God has something more for those of us who pursue an authentic relationship with Him. And that's what Jesus wanted us to know. That's what He wanted you to know. That's what He wants me to know, is that when we pursue an authentic relationship with Him, that He has a greater reward. And some of the rewards listed here come from 2 Corinthians chapter 3, Romans chapter 2, Matthew 14, Colossians 1, Romans 1, 1 John 1, Ephesians 4. All throughout the New Testament, Jesus speaks of the reward that can be had in an authentic relationship with Him. So I'll put the question to you. Which would you rather have? What someone else thinks you are or what someone else thinks of you? Or actually substantive rewards from Jesus Himself? I know I'm going to go for this. And so I don't know about you, but I hope that you'll join me over here in pursuing an authentic relationship with Jesus. We'll see you guys tomorrow.